ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ
ਧੰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ
ਜੀ, ਧੰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ, ਧੰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ,
ਧੰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ, ਧੰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ। ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ।
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ।
ਧੰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ।
ਧੰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ। ਧੰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ। ਧੰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ।
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ। ਧੰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ। ਧੰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ। ਧੰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ
ਬਹਾਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ। ਧੰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ।
ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ।
ਧੰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ।
ਧੰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ। ਧੰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ। ਧੰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ। ਧੰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ
ਬਹਾਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ।
Guru Pyari Sahib Sangat Ji, and for all my brothers and sisters who are walking into this Shabad Sahib. Today we're going to continue our vichar in this IPS session, inspirational session, and we're going to try to have a little summary of what we learned in our class this morning, what we learned in our class yesterday, and what are the nuggets of wisdom that we can take away from the great sacrifice of that great man, Tan Sri Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji. 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 Satsang Ji, before we begin our Shabad Kirtan, before we begin the vichar of the day, let us just take count of the time. It is now 12:20. 12:23. We have approximately 45 minutes to complete this session, so that just as you came in time today, I'd like to thank all of you for making it in time. We're supposed to start at 12:15. We're at 12:25. Not so bad compared to yesterday. For that, our sarnu gaj baja ke apa jagara de bole sone hal. Thank you for coming on time. Because when you're on time, we do it on time, we complete on time, and everything happens like clockwork. We're going to stick to our time. I've got a KPI. My KPI is to deliver this session. We are supposed to deliver Guru's inspiration to you, not our inspiration. We are taking inspiration from Tan Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Oh, let's say after me 5 times. Tan Sri Guru. Tan Sri Guru. Tan Sri Guru. Tan Sri Guru. I'm not hearing you at all. I'm only hearing my Veerjis here. I cannot hear you. Ao andro, don't have to chika mar, don't need to scream. Say it with all your heart. Say it with all your love for your Guru. Ao ji. Tan Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Tan Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Tan Sri Guru. Tan Sri Guru. Ao ਆਪਾਂ ਗੱਜ ਬਜਾ ਕੇ ਫਤਿਹ ਬੁਲਾਈਏ ਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਆਰੰਭ ਕਰੀਏ। आओ जी गुरु रूप गुरु प्यारी साध संगत गुरु प्यारियो सारे ने फतेह बुलानी। वाहेगुरु जी का खालसा वाहेगुरु जी की फतेह। आओ जी, before we begin the topic of the day, let us together sing Tan Guru Tegh Bahadur ji a few times, and we will proceed with our theme Shabad. Raag Pita प्रभ मेरे आओ जी।
धन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब, धन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब, धन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब, धन गुरु तेग बहादुर।
Sing with all your heart, with all your love for your Guru, आओ जी।
धन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब, धन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब।
Not good enough, louder, with love.
गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब, धन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब।
Okay, now we want to hear from my left side of the Darbar side. We do left, we will sing one line, you sing one line, and then we go to the right. We will sing one line, you sing one line. Can? Sing with all your heart. Can? Aao ji, let's start. Veer ji.
तेग बहादुर साहिब, धन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब।
Over to you.
धन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब,
Can be better.
धन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब।
Okay, on the right.
धन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब, धन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब।
Tak cukup lah. Ini macam Tara best lah. It looks like morning the pakode roti you all didn't have enough. Must have more of it lah. More power, more love. You see, it's not about shouting. It's not about screaming. It's not about singing on top of your lungs. It's about bringing it from inside, from your heart, from inside. Singing it for your Guru like you really mean it. Imagine today Guru Tegh Bahadur ji is actually here. Hazar Nazar. In Dasam Pashaniti Jot Tan Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji, and you're singing to Guruji, Guruji, my plea to you, please bless me with these qualities that you had in your life. The qualities of courage, compassion and love that you have for mankind. Please bless me with the same qualities, my Guruji. That's the plea we want to make, and we can only make that plea if we sing from our heart and really make it a plea. Auji, everybody. 1, 2, 3.
तेग बहादुर साहिब, धन गुरु 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 तेग बहादुर साहिब। मोहे निर्गुण लीजै लाडला, मोहे निर्गुण लीजै लाडला, बहादुर साहिब, धन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब, धन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब, धन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब।
Very nice. Thank you. We're going to maintain the same momentum, the same spirit, the same love for our Guru, the same joy of being in the Darbar Sahib, enjoying this wonderful Samelan, enjoying Guru's Shabad Kirtan, and using this opportunity to be closer to our Guru. It is through Kirtan that we get closer to our Guru. Love for Kirtan, love for Guru's Bani is the one that brings us closer to Vaheguru. It helps us to learn, it helps us to understand Guru Bani. When you sing, you try to understand the meaning, you bring it into your life, you internalize, then you begin to experience joy. You experience bliss, Ananda. And now to have the Ananda, to take it one level higher. Aao, apan thim shabad nal jure. Rakh Pita, Prabh mere. Let's not leave any stones unturned. Sare, ek hoke, ekagar chit hoke. Aao, shabad nal juriye. Aao ji.
राख पिता प्रभु मेरे, राख पिता प्रभ मेरे, मोहि निर्गुण सब गुण तेरे, मोहि निर्गुण
सब गुण तेरे,
राख पिता प्रभ मेरे, राख पिता प्रभ मेरे, मोहि निर्गुण सब गुण तेरे, मोहि निर्गुण सब गुण तेरे, राख पिता प्रभ मेरे, राख पिता प्रभ मेरे, राख पिता
प्रभ मेरे मेरे। ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਆਓ ਆਪਾਂ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਪੜ੍ਹੇ ਆ, ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਥੋੜੀ ਜੀ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਕਰ ਲਈਏ। let's try to understand what Guru's Bani is telling us, and let's try to understand what are the values that we can take away from Guru's sacrifice, from the great sacrifice Guru made for not just India, not just for the nation, but for the whole world, for humanity. Sadh Sangat ji. Okay, what was the topic in class today? What is the topic in class today? What have we been learning? Today's topic, learning module what? Number what? Today learning module number what? Hello, what? Last word diam ni saja. Number berapa? Satu ke dua? Dua. Learning module number dua. Today's learning module number 2. Yesterday was learning module number 1, right? Yesterday was number 1. Today learning module 2. And what was the topic of the day? Crisis of faith. Remember? It's on the slide, isn't it? Today's topic was crisis of faith. Crisis. There was a crisis in India, am I right? Correct or not? There was a call for help. A group of people came and meet Guru Tegh Bahadur ji. Next slide, Veerji. They've come to meet Guru Tegh Bahadur ji. Correct or not? From this morning's class, right? A group of people. Who were this group of people? Kaun si? Who? Who? Pandits. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. Pandits, huh? Alright? Not Uncle Muthu, huh? Was it Uncle Muthu from Penang? No, huh? Not Muthu and his gang, huh? Or Akau and his gang, huh? No. The Pandits. Where did the Pandits came from? From the Sakhi we learned in class. The story we learned in class. The Pandits were from where? Kashmir. Correct? Not Kashmir, the Pandit. They got together. Why, huh? What happened? Because they have come to understand, they have come to learn that the Mughal emperors, the Mughals are planning a big attack. They're going to be planning a big attack, and they're going to be attacking the learning center of Hinduism, which was based in Kashmir at that point in time. A learning center. So they were thinking, hey, we've been imposing taxes, we've been subjecting them to a lot of atrocities. All right, a lot of violence to get them to join our friends, join our gang, and convert. It's not working. Why don't we go for the big blow, big kill? We go to the center, attack them at their roots, and that way they will not be able to. Na rahega bans, na rahegi bansuri. Hindi dialogue class 1. Okay, a bit of Hindi movie got la. Na rahega bans, na rahegi bansuri means if there's no root, the school is gone. Who's going to educate people? Let's do that la. So apparently, according to historical records, the Pandits who went to see Guru Tegh Bahadur ji were not just Kashmiri Pandits, Although Kashmiri Pandits made the majority of it, they were the most of it, actually Pandits were already shaken. They came from Hardwar, they came from Kashi. These were all centers of Hindu pilgrimage and center of Hindu learning. So a lot of these Pandits got together, but the Kashmiri Pandits were more, because you see Kashmir's location, beautiful, serene, cold, a lot of water areas. So there was a lot of rituals, a lot of activities were there. They were doing a lot of training there. It was a learning and training center. So the Kashmiri Pandits made the bulk of it. They came together because they had already heard that the Mughals are strategizing. The Mughals are having a modus operandi, which is to Finish Hinduism from the roots. Na rahega bas, na rahengi basuri. There will be no bamboo, there will be no flute. When we destroy the bamboo trees, nobody can make a flute. That is the analogy. Okay, that's the analogy. That is the pre-bhasa. Na rahenga bas, na rahengi basuri. That's what they did. That's what they planned to do. And they knew anybody who goes to the house of Nanak will never return empty-handed. They knew that. And Veerji, in your class, your Panjis in your class had narrated what happened. And even Veerji Balle yesterday, Veerji Balvinder, he did the IPS. He also shared the same story, correct or not? So I don't want to repeat that. You already know. Guruji spoke with Guru Gobind Singh Ji. At that point in time, Guru Gobind Singh was known as what? Gobind Rai. He had not become a guru yet. He was only about 8 or 9-ish. 8-ish, 9-ish, or between that young age. Right? He didn't answer immediately to them. He said, okay, hold on, my friends. Thank you for coming. Give me a few minutes. He actually consulted his children, his child and his wife. And he actually had already had an answer. In his heart, he knew. He just wanted to prepare his family for it. He said that for this particular occasion, for this particular event, it's going to be a great sacrifice. We'll be needing a great sacrifice of a great spiritual master. And what did Guru Gobind Singh Ji reply to his father? Pitaji, there's no other great person than you. Can you see the preparedness of Guru Gobind Singh? Guru Gobind Singh knew his father had to make this. They had to make this choice. There was no choice. And Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, together with Guru Sikhs, they make the march. They send the message to the Pandits, बेफिक्र हो, जाओ. मुगलों को कह दो कि गुरु तैयार है. जे गुरु नानक दे सिख नू एक कन्वर्ट कर लेंगे, मुसलमान बन लेंगे, सारे मुसलमान बन जाएंगे. That was the message. They जाओ. Go and send that message across. Go and send them that signal that if you can convert the Sikh of Guru Nanak, you can convert the Sikh of Guru Nanak, you can convert everybody. And we all know what happened after that, right? Guruji made that choice, right? And he, not only did he go, but he witnessed the sacrifice of many Guru Sikhs. We all know what happened to Pai Satidas, Pai Matidas, Pai Dayalaji, in front of his very eyes. And finally, before Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji was beheaded, he witnessed everything. And do you know, actually, we only heard about Guruji's beheading, but actually Guruji was, if you go and read historical records, right, actually much more things happened. When he was captured in Agra, they did all sorts of things with him. First thing they did, you know what, Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, they actually poured hot sand. They actually made the sand hot. They actually poured on his body. They poured hot sand on the body. And then after they poured a hot sand, they took him. They said, somebody told them, hey, put Guruji in cold water. Let him be in cold water. His wounds will actually be more painful. But in actual fact, cold water is good for wounds. When you have a wound, cold water actually heals, right? But at that point in time, people were not aware. They took him, they put him in cold water. That was not the end. He was encaged in a small cage. Small round cage only, He was enough space to stand. You know what they did after that? They put salt. You know when you have a wound, when your body is full of scalded wounds, you know when you get hot water, you get boils, right? You get boils, right? You have wounds, right, all over body. They put salt on that. What does it happen? What happens when you put salt? Just unimaginable amount of pain, right? And then they took Guruji in the small cage from Agra to Delhi. And they came to a place in Chandni Chowk, just near Lal Killa, correct? And Guruji then witnessed what happened to everybody. Guruji then did Japji Sahib, and then Guruji was beheaded. We all know that. We all know that. And because of that episode, the whole of India called Guru what? Hendadi Chadar. The blanket that saved Bharat. The blanket that saved Hinduism from extinction. That saved humanity. Next slide, Ji. Satsangaji, before we do further vichar, we have a wonderful Shabad for you. Veerji has prepared. We're just going to sing this Shabad called Sabgun Tere, Thakur Mere, Kit Mukh, Tud Salahi. Ao Ji.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਧੰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਧੰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜਿਉ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਿਤ ਮੁਖ ਤੁਧ ਸਾਲਾਹੀ ਕਿਤ ਮੁਖ ਤੁਧ ਸਾਲਾਹੀ ਕਿਤ ਮੁਖ ਤੁਧ ਸਾਲਾਹੀ ਕਿਤ ਮੁਖ ਤੁਧ ਸਾਲਾਹੀ ਸਭ ਗੁਣ ਤੇਰੇ ठाकुर मेरे सब गुण तेरे।
आओ जी गुरु प्यारे सिंग अलोंग।
ठाकुर मेरे सब गुण तेरे कित मुख तुझ सालाही कित मुख तुझ सालाही मुख तुद सालाही कित मुख तुद सालाही सब गुण तेरे ठाकुर मेरे सब गुण तेरे बहादुर साहिब गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब बाबा सारे धन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब धन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब कित मुख तुद सालाही कित मुख तुद सालाही तुद सालाही सालाही मुख तुद सालाही सब गुण तेरे ठाकुर मेरे सब गुण तेरे ठाकुर मेरे मनसा मेरे राम 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 मोह निर्गुण जियो मोह निर्गुण जियो मोह निर्गुण जियो मोह निर्गुण जियो किछ न विचारिया
गुण अवगुण मेरा किछ न विचारिया
बख्श लिया खिन माही
बख्श लिया
बख्श लिया खिन माही
बख्श लिया किन माही
नौ नित पाई वजी
बधाई नित पाई बजी बधाई
वाज अनहद पूरे
बाजे हद तूरे
वाज अनहद पूरे
बाजे हद तूरे
कहु नानक मैं वर कर पाया
तो नानक मैं बार कर पाया
कहु नानक मैं वर कर पाया
तो नानक मैं बार कर पाया
मेरे लाथे जी सगल वसूरे मेरे
लाथे की सकल विसूरे
मेरे लाथे जी सगल वसूरे
मेरे लाथे की सकल विसूरे
कित मुख तुद
सारे इत मुख तुझ सारा ही
कित मुख
तुझ सारा ही इत मुख तुझ सारा ही सब गुण तेरे ठाकुर मेरे सब गुण तेरे ठाकुर मेरे सब गुण तेरे
तन गुरु
दर साहिब धन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब धन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब धन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब
तन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब तन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब
धन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब
सब गुण तेरे सब गुण मेरे सब गुण
तेरे ठाकुर मेरे
सब गुण तेरे ठाकुर मेरे
सब गुण तेरे ठाकुर मेरे
धन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब
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 मोह निर्गुण जियो सब गुण तेरे राम
मोह निर्गुण जियो सब गुण तेरे
धन गुरु
राम
तेग बहादुर साहिब
धन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब धन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब धन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब
धन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब धन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब
धन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब धन गुरु तेग बहादुर साहिब
धन गुरु तेग
सब
बहादुर
गुण तेरे ठाकुर मेरे सब गुण तेरे।
वाहिगुरु जी, धन Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib. Guruji's sacrifice exemplified Guru's principles. Guruji did not just give his life for one kaum, as Veerji Balle shared yesterday. Imagine if the situation was flipped around. Had it been the Mughals who came to the Guru and said, "Hey, Guruji, help us. We are now a minority. We are being forced to convert to another religion. Please, we need your help." Guruji would have responded in just the same way. In just the same way. So it was not just the Hindus Guru protected. Guruji would have still stood for truth, even if it was another community. His support would have been given irrespective of community, irrespective of faith or background. Guruji was defender of human rights. Next slide, Paji. Guruji stood for universal human rights. In a time when nobody talked about human rights, Guruji literally invented the idea of human rights. Guruji gave his life for humanity, so that all of us can lead our lives the way we see fit, so that humans in the world can choose to live their life the way they see fit. Everybody had the right to the freedom of choice. Can you see? So Guruji stood for universal human rights, not just Sikh interests. So for that, in that sense, Guruji should not just be called as Hindri Chadar. Guruji should be referred to as Shrishti Chadar. Blanket for the whole universe. The blanket for the whole world. Because Guruji fought for human rights. That was the qualities of our Guru. Sab gun tere. Sab gun tere Thakur mere. Tud mukha. Ket mukha. Tud salahi. With what face I should praise you, my Guruji? Because everything, you have everything. I have no values, Guruji. Bless me with those values. They went, the Kashmiri Pandits and all the Pandits got together and went, Guruji, we are under siege. Please help us. We need you. You are an ocean of mercy. You are an ocean of values. Give us those values. We need those values from us. Please give us those values. We need those values from you, my Guru. That was Guru's message. That was the message that was being passed. And we do this Shabad, Rakh Pita, Prabha Mere. Guruji, please protect us. Wherever we go, Sadi Rakhi Karo. Mohe Nirguna, Sab Gun Tere. I do not have the qualities in me. Bless me with these qualities. And how do we get these qualities? We do Rehras every day. Tera Kita Jato Nahi. Menu Joga Kitoi. मैं निर्गुणी आ रे को गुण नहीं. I don't have any qualities, my Guruji. I have no qualities. आप पे तरस पे Guruji, मेरे ते तरस कर. We do the plea just like how the Pandits plead. Guruji, bless us, guide us, support us. We do the plea. Guruji, तरस पया, मैनू तरस करके, मैनू ए रहमत बख्शो, मेहरमत करो. तरस पे मेहरमत होई, सतगुरु सज्जन मिलिया. Let me be your sajjan. Let me meet you just like how Sajjan Thakur met Guru Nanak and became sajjan. Beautiful sajjan. Bless us, Guruji, that from a meek individual I become a benevolent individual. That should be our ardas. Kit mukha tud salahi. That should be our ardas. That should be our plea. Guruji, give us those values. तरस पे मेहरमत होई, सतगुरु सज्जन मिलिया. है ना? Nanak naam mile taan jiva. Guruji, when you give me your naam, the ocean of virtues, Vahe Guru, Vahe Guru, Vahe Guru is Ek Omkar, Vahe Guru is Satnam, Vahe Guru is Karta Purak, Vahe Guru is Nirpa, Vahe Guru is Nirvair, Vahe Guru is Akal Murat, Vahe Guru is Ajuni Sebang, Vahe Guru is achieved through Gur Par Sad. Bless me with all these qualities. Make me fearless. Make me courageous. Let me see everybody is equal. Ek Pita, Ek Skem Ham Barak. Tu Mera Guru Hai. Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji saw everybody as one, not as Hindu, Muslim. Guru Nanak had already said the same. Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji practiced the same. Can you see? It was the same jodh. When Guru Nanak emerged from the river, the word that came out was, Na Ham Hindu, Na Musliman. In the house of God, we are judged by our karam, our actions, not by our color, our clothes, or by our deeds. है ना? Same. Guru Tegh Bahadur saw everybody as one. And he loved, he embraced everybody. So the question, what was the virtues? Veerji, next slide. What were the virtues? What are the qualities that Guruji portrayed? Come, let's sing the same Shabad. Let's sing the same line. Kit mukh tud salahi. Sab gun tere, Thakur mere. Come, let's repeat this line 2-3 times. We'll come back to our vichar. Aao ji, sare.
कित मुख तुद सालाई सब गुण तेरे
ठाकुर मेरे
सब गुण तेरे कित मुख तुद
सालाई
कित मुख
तुद सालाई
कित मुख तुद
सालाई कित मुख तुद सालाई सब गुण तेरे ठाकुर मेरे सब गुण तेरे
ठाकुर
मेरे
सब गुण तेरे
Tan Sri Guru Tegh Bahadur ji. All the virtues are yours. Please bless me with the same virtues, Vaheguru ji. ਮੈਨੂੰ ਆਪਣਾ ਦਾਸ ਬਣਾ ਕੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਗੁਣ ਪ੍ਰਗਟ ਕਰੋ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਉਹੀ ਗੁਨਾਹ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਂਝ ਪਾਓ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਮੇਰੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਇਸ ਗੁਨਾਹ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਇਸ ਗੁਨਾਹ ਦੇ ਆਧਾਰ ਆਪਣੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਜੀ ਸਕਾਂ Bless me with these values so that these values will affect me. These values will guide me, will influence the choices I make, influence the decisions I make, influence the actions I commit to in my life. Make me like you. रहे नहीं रहे सोई सिख मेरा ओ साहिब मैं उसका चेहरा Guru Gobind Singh ji's line, right? Or these lines are often attributed to Guru Gobind Singh ji. कि आपा खालसा कौम करी करनी है, the pure ones, they will be me, I will be with them. Jan mein Brahm, par Brahm mein Jan is a line in Sukumani. You will become like God. You will have God-like qualities. And Guruji is saying this. रहे नहीं रहे सोई सिख मेरा ओ साहिब मैं उसका चेहरा. That was Guru Gobind Singh's views. Can you see? So what were the qualities from this sacrifice, this great sacrifice of this great wonderful man, this great wonderful soul who came to this world, Tan Sri Guru Tegh Bahadur ji, who gave birth to warrior king Guru Gobind Singh ji. What values that we learn from this episode, from this entire event, this entire sacrifice? The three top qualities that we learn from here are in the following slide. Three points. Hanji, dekho. What are the points? Courage. Guruji demonstrated courage. Am I right? Not. Because remember Guru's name was what? Guruji's name from Tyagamal become Tegh Bahadur, because Guruji was an excellent swordsman, horseman, archery. And Guru Hargobind Sahib said, you are not Tyagamal, you are Tegh Bahadur. You are an excellent swordsman because you know how to control the Tegh. You are Tegh Bahadur, the warrior of this Tegh. The Tegha is yours. Hai na? He was just as good as he was in the battlefield. He was strong physically. He was also strong mentally. But this time Guruji knew he was going to go in face. He's going to have a face-off with the tyrants. The Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb himself. And this time he knew it was not a physical battle. It's going to be a physical, not a physical, it was a mental battle. He is going to go and discuss with them. And in the discussion, in the negotiation, he may lose his life. But yet, he went. He had that mental courage. True to his name, Satsagaji. True to his name, true to the meaning of his name, Tegh Bahadur, courage. He had courage. He stand against the tyrants. Number two, he showed responsibility. Why? Because he says, it's unfair to impose injustice. It's unfair to impose injustice on the weak, on those who are weaker than you. poorer than you. You cannot bully others. And you cannot let bully from being happening. You take responsibility. You take action in your hand. You do not see a person getting bullied and take handphone and start recording. Wait, YouTube la bro, this is my content bro. I can share on YouTube, I'll get many likes man, I can monetize. When you see harm, when you see an evil action being taken and imposed on another person is subjected to bullying, prejudice, ridicule, you will go and educate the person. You will raise, hey bro, that's wrong. You can't do that. Guruji saw everybody as one. He took responsibility. Because it was Ek Pita, Ekaske Ham Barak. Tu Mera Gurahai. Aval Allah, Noor Upaya, Kudrat Ke Sab Bande. Ek Noor te Sab Jag Upajaya, Kaun Pale Kaun Mande. Everybody is the same. From that one Noor, from that one light, we all came into being. The entire universe came into being through God's creation. All are one. We go back to one. Ek Onkar. Then why do we differentiate? He took responsibility. And the third value that we see from this entire event was what? Compassion. Guruji loved his people. He saw God in all. He loved all. He served all. Compassion. He served humanity without discrimination. This was the qualities that we can take away from this entire Sakhi that we've learned in our class. 3 qualities. Courage. It can be physical courage. It can also be mental courage. Okay? Not just physical. Not just about action. Sometimes it's about mental courage. The strength to speak up. The strength to voice out against injustice. Speak for the weak. Speak for the deprived. Speak for the oppressed. Speak for the suppressed. Speak for the bully. Speak for the person who's being discriminated. Speak with courage. Take responsibility. Don't wait for things to happen. You make it happen. You want to see change? You become the change. The change starts from us. Can you see? For things to change, I must change. 3, you start acting out in compassion for others. You start acting out of compassion. Make compassion the basic value in your life. And whatever you do is the basis of love and compassion. Because when you have compassion, you are acting out of pure love. Virji Tolochan Singh yesterday was sharing with you, right? Veer, ke agge rakhi hai, jid se darbar. Guruji, where should I go then? Where should I face so that I can see your Sachkhanda? I can see the teachings you are giving me, the values you are giving me. Where? And then the lesson is what? Moho ke bolan boliye, jit suntare pyar. Speak that language. Speak that language, the language of love and compassion. That when you speak the language of love, you bring everybody together. You embrace everybody around you. You speak uplifting language. You speak dengan semangat membina, bukan semangat menghina. You uplift everybody instead of getting into arguments, belittling others. Just to prove your point right, you put others down. You do not give equal space to another person to also speak to you. That's also not being compassionate. You are equal to everybody. You listen to everybody. Okay? Compassion. Now, next slide. How are we, Guru Sikhs, responding to crisis today? Guru Tegh Bahadur ji responded to crisis, isn't it? There was a crisis facing humanity, am I right? The crisis that we all learned was the crisis of faith. And it affected humanity. It was not about one religion, right? It was a crisis affecting humanity. So today, how are we responding to crisis? How are we as Guru Sikhs serving humanity without discrimination? How are we acting out of compassion? Today we are going to share something very interesting. We're just going to put the next slide. Okay, look at this slide. Do you know what's that? What is that? United Sikhs of Africa? America? Where? Malaysia, right? Yeah, by the way, United Sikhs, we have in Malaysia, we have in the UK, and they've got presence all over the world, right? They do seva all over the world. And look at their motto. What is their motto? Look at their motto. Look at their slogan. What is the slogan? Recognize the human race as Ek Pita, Ekas ke Hambarak, Tu Mera Gurahai. Can you see? And this is a local organization in Malaysia. We have a Malaysian chapter, although we have United Sikhs originating from United Kingdom by one Penji, whose name is Penji Majinderpal Kaur. And she also happened to be Malaysian, by the way. She's a lawyer. She's an activist. See, she's a female, by the way. Panji Majinder Pal is a female, Majinder Pal Kaur. She cannot go and fight, do boxing. No. She don't have the sword with her, but what did she use? She had courage. She spoke against injustice. She spoke about human rights. She went to Delhi. She went to India. She spoke and represented those people who were deprived, oppressed and suppressed. She's gone there. She's gone to UK. She became the voice of the voiceless, defender of the defenseless. Panji Majinder Pal. Panji, She went to India, she went to UK, she went to many places to raise awareness that we shouldn't discriminate based on religious or racial lines. We should treat everybody as equal because all of us are one. And she has done so much work. She created awareness about what happened in Operation Blue Star. Or what happened to the families who lose their father, mother, their breadwinner in India. How are they living? She went all over the world to raise awareness of this, to raise funds, to support the families of people whose parents died during Operation Blue Star. You got to go and Google up what happened. Because as Guru Sikhs, you cannot afford not to know our history. You know our Guru's history, you should also know recent history. What happened in 1984? Panji Majinder Pal spoke about this. And she's a Panji from Malaysia, who's based in the United Kingdom. And then this is Panji's nephew. The person you see in the image there, his nephew. His name is what? His name is Veerji Rishiwant Singh. Some people call him the Flying Sikh. Alright? And he used to be in Samelan. When Veerji was in Samelan, right, he was my senior by 7-8 years. So when I was in Mighty Khalsa, he was Miri Piri. When I was in Miri Piri, he was apprentice. And he was a good person. He spoke well. He spoke on important cause. He was a fun-loving guy. He was a joker. He spoke so well. He was a debater. Of course, we took Pange together also lah. The one census Sikila, okay? Those who know lah. Those who know Rishi, they know Rishi. But Veerji took on the challenge. He told his auntie, I will start a chapter here. And his story is very interesting. But unfortunately, Veerji had to accept God's will. A few years ago, Veerji met with an accident in India. While he was traveling, he met an accident, leaving behind his wife in Malaysia and also his wonderful daughter, Saraswati Kaur. Beautiful daughter. Okay? And he's Rishiwant, good friend of ours. Many of us know him very well. We're very close to him and his cause. So he started United Sikhs. And you know what the kind of seva he did? Many years ago, there was very big floods in Kelantan. Tumpat, a place in Kelantan, Tumpat. Okay? And many other places, I do not know the names of places in Kelantan, but many of the places there came underwater. Water as high as 5 meters, 7 meters, as high as the roof of a house. Cars were all submerged. He actually went in with his friends. They even took a helicopter to go and give food aid. He started the Malaysia Food Bank. He did so much. He even went to Aceh, tsunami 2005. You know we had tsunami? He, with Sikh Naujawan Sabha, got together. They created one NGO called Global Sikhs. Global Sikhs and United Sikhs are close. They work together. They went to Aceh. 6 months they went. They had so many teams. They worked with a German group who had boats, who had yachts. From Langkawi, they got together, they went. They served. Who was in, can I ask you, Aceh? Who stays in Aceh? Were they Kashmiri Pandits? Who are they in Aceh? Our Muslim brothers, right? Muslim sisters, right? So Veerji did not see, he did not see creed, he did not see religion, he did not discriminate. He said, Ek Pita, Ekas Ke Hum Barak. Recognize the human race as one. These are people in need. Thousands have been swiped away by the flood. Thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people have been completely wiped away, wiped out because of the flood, damaging houses, displacing families, children's. I also went to Aceh during that time. I also went. I was in Banda, I was in Lok Sumawe, I was in Malabo. I also went to do seva together. Many of his friends went. We went at different times. Different times. Okay? We saw what happened. VG started that project with Sikh Naujawan Sabha Malaysia, Penang, Malaysia, together SNSM and Global Sikhs. And then he founded United Sikhs. Although today he's gone, look at the next slide. His work continues. You look at the next slide now, you'll see Veerji Sunil. Can you see Veerji Sunil? Veerji Sunil is on the left side of the screen. He's now the president of United Sikhs Malaysia. And on the right is Veerji Mandeep Singh. He is the vice president of United Sikhs Malaysia. You know what they did recently? Look at the next slide. Can you see what happened? Do you know what happened recently? Just recently, our time is almost up. We're going to be concluding our session already. Okay? You know what happened recently, right? Just about 3-4 weeks ago. You look at the article. Look at the article number 1. What is the date? Wednesday, 26 November. How long ago? About 3 weeks ago, right? Look at the second article. When was that? 28 November. First, NGO to the rescue as waters rise in Thailand. Then 28, Sikh NGO continues with rescue despite losing their boat. Okay, look at the next slide. This story came out yesterday morning. Yesterday, 21st December, correct? Yesterday morning, right? Look at the title. Service Beyond Faith. Service Beyond Faith. They did not see whether he's a Hindu, he's a Muslim, he's a Buddhist. They saw all of them as what? As one. Sab gun tere, Thakur mere. Kit mukh tud salahi. Hey Guruji, we only see everybody as equal. That is the qualities. They saw everybody from the compassion. Now look at the next slide. Now these are the people. Let me tell you a short story of what happened. These are, you see Veerji there? You see the Veerji in red color raincoat? That's Veerji Sukhpal. He is the director of United Sikhs in Penang, based in Penang. Beside him is Veerji Sunil. And then you have Mirji Mandeep. And the person last there, I think his name is Sunny. He's a Muslim, by the way. The last person is not a Gursekh, he's a Muslim friend. 4 of them. You know how the call came for help? Just like how the Pandits came and asked for help, the call for help came, right? Veerji Sunil received a call at night from a family, from a Sikh family in Hajjai. You know Hajjai, right? South of Thailand, the town. Veerji, we need help. We are stranded in the hotel. The water is as high as 4 to 5 feet. We cannot come out. Please help us. Veerji Sunil say, okay, I'm going to get back to you. Within 1 hour, made calls to Veerji Sukhpal in Penang, made call to Veerji Mandeep. Mandeep, we have this situation. They, without hesitating, without any hesitation, okay, Veerji, let's go. Let's go. They were not prepared. They did not know the terrain. Because you see, there was no news report yet. News report haven't come out yet. Nobody knew how high the waters was. Nobody knew where the waters were. They knew nothing. They had no connection. They only had one thing in their heart. We have received a distress call. The party who called us had called us with a lot of hope. They came to us. They came to the house of Nanak. How can we let them go just like that? Sunil Veerji, Mandeep Veerji, Sukhpal Veerji, and together with their friend, immediately embarked. They took 2 pickup trucks. Can you see the pickup truck there? Malaysia Food Bank, right? They took 2 pickup trucks. Veerji Mandeep made some contacts. They took 2 boats. You know boats, right? Inflatable boats. The boats that you can pump, inflatable boats. They also took kaya. They took 1 or 2 kaya. I'm not sure how many kaya, but they took a kaya also. And then they went, before they reached town, before they reached the border, this is the border. This picture is taken at the border. The left one, they went. First they say, okay, these guys have been stranded in the water, they must be hungry. They went to a mama shop, okay, they ordered 500 packet of roti canai. Because they know they may be hungry. First thing, they must be hungry, you don't know how many hours they're stranded. They bought 500 packet of roti canai. They brought milk with them, milk because they know there could be children also. They brought water, they brought milk for children. Tika, they had no idea, they do not know how to do this. They say, let's just go. They had no contacts. So by the time they reached, it was already early morning. Early morning, they're in the border. They crossed the border. Now they crossed the border already. They say, hey, how do we go to Hajjai? We are in Dano. Dano got no water. Who will take us in? So Veerji Sukhpal, he has a son. His son is here. Jugaad Singh. Where's Jugaad? Jugaad brother is here somewhere. Okay, Jugaad may be doing seva. Alright? Jugaad studies in international school. He say, hey, my son, he's got a Thailand friend. And I have that friend's father's phone number, Let me just call him. Let me just call him and see how. So Veerji Sukhpal called that boy's father. Hey brother, I'm in Dano. Hey, why you come Dano? Dano, don't come. It's all flooded. No bro, I'm here for seva. That guy got a shock. You come to Hajjai from Malaysia to save people. You betul ke ni? Yeah bro, I really came. I need help. I need help. Please come and help us. Or can you connect us to anybody who can guide us to Hajjai town? Because not everything is flooded, no. Not the whole of Thailand is flooded. Only the certain areas very flooded. But we need guidance to go there because we do not know. GPS cannot guide you already at that point in time. Underwater, right? So, what happened? You know what that guy did? That guy on the right is a guy. He says, Sukhpal, bro, I will follow you. I will guide you. He jumped along and they went. They went to Hajjai. The water was 3 to 4 feet high. They opened their inflatable boats and they went to save people. They served a Punjabi family. They saved so many people. They took many people. They took them to higher grounds. Okay, we'll help you. Put you on the boat. We'll go to a higher ground. Once on the higher ground, you please make your arrangements. We give you food. We give you baby. You go to their Facebook page, right? Today we talk about social media. This is where you can use social media for positivity, not negativity, right? Go to their Facebook page and go and connect and see. All the videos are there. We're going to show you one video before we end our session. Okay, let's watch this video. What happened? So you have an idea. Hold on, now getting the sound out. Okay, let's watch.
Please arrange the bag overlap so we can have more people. Overlap.
After a full day of rescue mission yesterday, our team now gearing up for day 2 of the mission. Altogether, total we are a group of 45 people, volunteers from Sukarela, Bonba, from BM and Sungai Petani. We have now joined hands. We have 6 pickup trucks, 2 fire engines and 8 boats. And currently our mission is actually to go to this area called Khong Kia. It's about 30 kilometers out of Danok. There's a group of about 100 to 150 people who are stranded, who can't come forward and can't get backward because the water has risen. Last night, the whole night, there was a big pour of rain in that area, and because of that, that small patch that's slightly higher is now currently cut off. Even then, as I speak, I understand water continues to pour down and water continues to rise with rain, a lot of rain coming up. Last night we saw at Hat Nhai area. Today the water has risen back again to chest level, and most of the people who didn't move out from the hotel yesterday are stranded again. It will be our hotline is again very hot today, with a lot of people saying that, hey, can you please come and save us today. Currently we are cut off from Hat Nhai. The 2 points between Hat Nhai and Danok, one of it is as I said, Khong Kia is 30 kilometers out. That area is first cut off. As we speak, we are getting trailers and big trucks, because normal pickup trucks cannot go through that area. The water level is very high. So we are actually getting big, 10-wheeler vehicles to actually bring people out. So our mission is to bring the people who are stuck in between there out. Some babies are stuck there without enough food. And then our next mission will be actually to cut across the 2 locations. The second location is called Tunglung. Tunglung is another location, it's about 35 kilometers out from Danok. And that area also is very high water now. For us to go back again to Hat Nhai with trucks now, with the big, huge trucks, for a next 24-hour or 48-hour mission to bring people out from Hat Nhai. So our mission yesterday was to bring them out from the hotel, put them into buses, and then a lot of people left Hat Nhai yesterday. But those people who didn't take that action immediately yesterday, I think they are stuck again because the water level has risen last night. Urgent request to all those people at Hat Nhai, in the hotels, the minute water recedes or any help comes, please get into that help and come out to central Hat Nhai, which is a high area, and stay put there and leave your hotels because it's not safe. Get to the high ground, and we are trying to arrange for big trucks to get you out from there to Danok. That will be our next mission now. For more updates and those people who need help, United 6 hotline, please message there with full information of exact location and the number of people, so that we will try to get ourselves to Hat Nhai to bring people out. Yeah, so stay tuned, stay safe. Thank you.
Guru Pyareo, that exemplifies Guru's spirit, Guru's value of courage, of responsibility and of compassion. They went despite not knowing the terrain, not having connections, they went and they served. Guru Pyareo, that brings us to the end of our session. We hope from this IPS session, you have picked up these important qualities, virtues. Hey Guruji, sab gun tere, thakur mere, kitmukh tud salahi. Please bless us with the virtues of courage, of responsibility, of compassion. Ina kuch kehndे हां जते पासों बोल दियां चल दियां पुजग माफ करनी. After this you're going to go for your lunch, and after lunch at 2 p.m. sharp Satsangat ji, you are going to be going to multiple location for your next activity. We're just going to be announcing, and as we're going to be singing along as you're going around. बोल दियां चल दियां पुजग माफ. वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की
Waheguru ji. Hello. Hey. How many of you are hungry? Okay. But first, Waheguru